Hey guys, welcome to my full review of the iPhone 6 versus the Samsung Galaxy S5. So if you are trying to decide between the iPhone 6 and the Galaxy S5 or Android, the chances are you have at least taken a look at the Galaxy S5, and also both phones are the most popular devices out there today for a lot of good reasons. And so the iPhone 6 here is the Apple's slimmest, yet one of its largest phones up to date. The iPhone 6 Plus is even more massive, but it will compete with the Galaxy Note 4, Samsung's upcoming phablet. So for the first time in 2 years, Apple upgraded the screen resolution and gave its smartphone a completely new design. So the Galaxy S5 is also one of the Samsung's best phone yet. It is the first phone to come with the fingerprint scanner, and Samsung has done an excellent job at cleaning up its TouchWiz user interface while still offering all of the special features you find with the Galaxy S4. So first I want to talk about how they look and they feel. So one of the first things that you will notice about the iPhone physical attributes is that it is a lot larger than the iPhone 5S, but still, as compared to the Galaxy S2, it's still not quite there. So size-wise, it is slimmer and smaller than the S5. So I have my Galaxy S2 here, which is, I'm afraid the screen has been broken, but you can see that Galaxy S5, you can see that the iPhone 6 is larger in terms of height if we compare it with the Galaxy S2 here, but you can see display-wise and quite similar devices, but with the S5 here, S5 looks a lot larger when compared with the iPhone 6. So let's start off from the display. So the iPhone 6 here has a 4.7-inch screen versus a 5.1-inch screen on the Galaxy S5. You can see it is more bigger, and also in terms of the resolution, we have 750 by 1334 resolution on the iPhone 6, but you can still see that the display is incredibly sharp. It's the most brighter display and has better viewing angles in sunlight as compared to the Galaxy S5 here, because it's the brighter display. And also, but the Galaxy S5 has bolder colors as compared to the iPhone 6 because of the AMOLED technology. So you can see that colors are more accurate on the Galaxy S5 compared to this one. And also the Galaxy S5 has a full HD 1080p display, which is also then again not available on the iPhone 6. It's available on the iPhone 6 Plus, but full HD screen looks more better, and coupled with the AMOLED technology, it looks more bolder than ever. So also software-wise, we have Android 4.4.3 KitKat, but it has not come yet in my country, so that's why I'm a 4.4.2. But you can see that there's not a lot of difference between the 4.4.3 and the 4.4.2. But let me just show you here, general about device. And there you go, we have 4.4.2 KitKat, not the latest one, but of course not too bad. Also here we have the iOS 8.0.2. Now let me just show you here about phone, and you can see I'm running the iOS 8.0.2. Now both of the devices are pretty good in terms of their software. Now people say that the TouchWiz lags or stuff like that. No, that's not the case. TouchWiz is optimized. It will not lag on the Galaxy S5. And in cost, well, of course, as far as the iOS is concerned, iOS has a great reputation in terms of optimization. iPhone 6 is optimized for the iOS 8, and most of the apps and games are well optimized for the iPhone 6 as compared to the Galaxy S5. So that's one thing to consider. And also we have App Store, better quality apps and games than the Android Play Store, but we do have more free apps on the Play Store than the App Store. But then again, the quality is not the same. But anyways, so the iOS 8 is a clean UI. You can see that we don't have a lot of stuff. We can search and stuff like that. We also do have new widgets. You will have a lot of widgets. You can have some external keyboards, which are some new stuff. Have the new control center here, new Notes app, some new things, but still the things that are already present on the Android for about 2 years before, like 2012, since 2012. but the things that are not new on the Android, but the Galaxy S5 has all of that stuff, and also both of the devices comes with the fingerprint scanner here. You can see that, and also with the Galaxy S5 you can pay PayPal payments and stuff like that, and also Apple is also going to launch the Apple Pay, by which you can pay for the stuff in stores, which also is a pretty cool feature. And both of the devices has a good touch sensor, but I have better usability with the iPhone's touch ID sensor here because it's more fast. And also both devices have one handed operation. If you triple tap the home button here, you can see this is the one-handed operation, and on the Galaxy S5 it's a little bit different. Screen is there, but of course both of these have good one-handed operation. Now, in terms of the internal hardware, the Galaxy S5 comes with two variants. One is the Snapdragon 801 2.5 GHz clock speed with the Adreno 330 GPU, and the other variant that I have is the Exynos 5 octa-core with Meli T760 6-core GPU, which is extremely fast GPU. But the iPhone 6 has an Apple A8 chipset, just a dual-core one. It is extremely fast, and also it has almost the same score as the Galaxy S5 in terms of Geekbench. Galaxy S5 scores almost 3,000 some score, and iPhone 6 scores almost 2,900 something, so almost same. And also in terms of the GPU, the iPhone 6 is better because it has a PoreVR GX 6650 GPU, which is better, in terms of gaming and all kind of stuff. So games are also optimized. That is another good thing. So also in terms of the PPI, the iPhone 6 has the same PPI, which is the 326 PPI, and Apple believe that the 326 PPI is the ideal value, whereas the Galaxy S5 has 432 PPI, which has more good colors. Now, in terms of the camera here, I've used the camera of both of these devices, and I must say that the iPhone 6 has a good camera quality, good picture quality when we are taking photos indoor when there is less light, because the sensor is large. So it does not depend upon the megapixels, it depends upon the sensor. Now the iPhone 6 has a bigger sensor than the Galaxy S5, that's why more light will come into the camera and we'll get better quality photos. But however, the S5 has also extremely great camera. You can take good macro shots as compared to the iPhone 6, and also for the video recording, the Galaxy S5 also has the ability to record 4K videos as well as 1080p HD videos, whereas the iPhone 6 here can only record a 1080p HD video. So if I quickly launch the camera here, you can see that both of the cameras have good front-facing cameras and the back cameras. You can take good photos. Both have different interface. You can see that the Galaxy S5 has a little bit more features than the iPhone 6 here. You can see a lot of features. You can record 4K Ultra HD video here, but on the iPhone 6 we have good amount of photos, good amount of features here, but not that kind of features. So we also have a time-lapse feature here, which is incredibly good. Slow-mo videos, you can record slow-mo 240 FPS videos, and as well as 120 FPS videos. So that is an incredible thing here. So I can show you my one of the photos. You can see it's extremely great photos that I've taken. So let's play this video here. You can see this is the slow-mo recording. That's how it works. Whereas on the S5 you can also record fast motion and slow-mo video recording at the same time. So you can see, but the S5 wins because of the Ultra HD video recording in terms of video recording, but in terms of camera quality I would say it's a draw. Both are good. So if you are thinking that it has same 8 megapixel camera, then you're wrong. It has a better 8 megapixel camera compared to the previous devices. Now, in terms of the battery life, both the devices have good battery life regardless of whether you opt for the iPhone 6 or Galaxy S5. You should be able to get it through a full day of work without a problem. Battery life also varies depending upon how you use your phone, or how many notifications you get, which apps you use, and that kind of stuff. So I got a solid 8 to 9 hours of battery life out of the Galaxy S5, and from moderate to heavy usage, whereas the same as for the iPhone 6, same amount of time. And also the Galaxy S5 does wins in terms of the battery life because it has the ultra power saving mode here. Let me just show you. You can see it has an ultra power saving mode, and with this mode you can have a lot of more time. It will give you some basic apps, and you will have some like 1.7 days approx usage if you have like 3% of battery remaining. So it's an extremely great feature which is missing in the iPhone 6. So I can't I can't really say, but the iPhone 6 has a lot of things that could be better in terms of battery life. But of course, and also the second thing is the removable back. The back of the Galaxy S5, you can remove it. You can insert any different battery. Like if you have one battery inside of it, and if it's if it's run out, then you can have another battery, and that's an incredible thing. Now, also in terms of the storage, the Galaxy S5 wins because the S5 has a micro SD card slot, whereas on the iPhone 6 you have to pay a lot of more money, and all you get is internal memory. So they should have to include a SD card slot, but I know they will not. But that's why the S5 is the winner here in terms of the storage. Also, so and also in terms of the look and feel, the iPhone 6 is incredibly good made. I've told you before. Sorry about my English, but I told you before that the iPhone 6 and the Galaxy S5 both are incredibly good in terms of design. And this is 6.9mm thinner, and this is 8.1mm thinner, but still they have incredibly thin body. But iPhone 6 is a little bit more thinner in hand. And also in terms of the weight, the Galaxy S5 is 149 gram, whereas the iPhone 6 is 129 gram. But if you hold it in hands like this, there's not much of a difference. Both are extremely light. So both are well-built devices. Both doesn't look cheap. It's not like the S4. It has a better back than before. So also both have good sound quality. Both have good both have good voice assistance. The S voice versus the Siri there. Siri has been improved much. So also, now the conclusion is that the Galaxy S5 is better suited for hardcore multitasker. It also has heart rate monitor. It's 2 GB of RAM versus 1 GB. But on the other hand, the iPhone 6 has a sleeker design, and it's built for easier usage for people who are not so hardcore. So that's why the iPhone 6 has been made for those people. So if I miss anything, you can comment down below. So it's my full comparison here. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you next video. Peace out, and don't forget to like and